I believe the reason we're all here is simply because we've had an experience before in our lives, either school or home, where we've had to interact with books. And maybe along the way we now find that there's a couple of challenges that have either made us lazy, it could be work or family, and derailed us.
And I think that is something that actually interests us as young people, because there's a gap in terms of what we are reading. I actually had, I'm very passionate about African literature, and he talked about Chimamanda Ngozi, and I read the book Half of a Yellow Sun. It's the last book I've been reading.
I think if we tapped into the youth and get them to open up, like you were saying, I think the youth can write journals. They can.
We need to go back and now try to make reading fun and make it like more appealing to young people, and that can be even go to creating contemporary characters to those who are into writing.
Let us find a sort of a three-pronged approach. As we are looking at reading, we must have writers. So let us identify writers, as you said, showcase what the writers are doing. 2, let's find people who can tell stories but are unable to write. And we get good people who can actually adopt these stories and turn them into books. It could actually be a co-authorship, so that the person who has taken the trouble to write also gets credit for that.
So you're starting in 3, 2, 1, now.
I think we should take the challenge to the people online, because if we are to start with this culture of reading, we're not going to start with people who are 60 or 70 or 80. So the most people are those who are online. So if we take on challenges and say, for example, we're going to let's say have a discussion next month on 20th, let's take on a challenge and say you are going to read a book about this, or maybe just choose any book of your choice.
The vision for Uganda Reading is to build and encourage a strong reading culture across Africa.
If that's the vision that you've chosen, then I think what we need to do immediately is create a country reading for each and every one of the African countries. So this evening, let's go and create Kenya Reading, Tanzania Reading, Rwanda Reading, and then invite people in those countries to create the same initiative. Then immediately embed Africa Reading as well, and let's have that as an umbrella activity. Then that way Uganda Reading will have, set the pace for everybody else.
Even for me, it's something I'm learning. It's not so easy. I feel like a minute is like 2 hours or something. So the idea of Uganda Reading is to turn that around.